Hello, Ben.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Okay. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm good.
Good.
You know me. I'm usually okay of some sort. Do you remember where we are?
Uh, we went to that place, didn't we? The little cave thing.
Bleak Falls Barrows. Bleak Falls Barrow, whatever it's called. Yeah, that's where we are now. We're in here. We're uh, we're here to find a tablet of some sort, just like Moses. We're here to find a stone
Yeah.
tablet, and along the way, we will no doubt find something. Something about ourselves. You know.
Yeah, the friends that we made along the way.
I don't know what the button is to change my.
Ah.
I'm not sure what. Oh god,
You
no, not that one.
cannot wait while enemies are nearby.
Yeah, because there's enemies. We just leveled up.
Nice.
If only I could work out what the button was to do what it is that. Oh, it's that one. There we go. We can level up again. Cool. I'm going to do it in stamina because that increases our thingy. And also, we get more. Another one-handed one, I think. Uh, that'd be handy. So that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to.
Right.
I wanted to change it so that we had another weapon. That one. Lovely. And then, sorry, that one. I don't normally play with. There we go. Lovely stuff. No, nearly there, nearly there. I don't normally play
This is riveting.
with a controller, so I missed. Missed again. I normally play with a mouse and keyboard. You see, so
Oh,
it's a lot
money.
easier to hit people with a bow and arrow if you've got mouse and keyboard. There we go. Hit them right.
Actually, much.
What did you say?
I'm your cardboard.
Okay.
You have to see. Oh God, him, but
He's dead.
it's cardboard.
You're very robotic for me.
That's just the way I talk.
Okay. I I was thinking it was my internet connection.
Right?
I said here I was thinking it was my internet connection.
Yeah, I could. I yeah.
Technical difficulties. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna. I don't normally play with a controller. I normally play with a keyboard and mouse. It's a lot easier with a keyboard and mouse, but it won't accept it, and I keep forgetting to sort the controls out for it. So controller it is.
Good. Would would you like a topic?
Yes, please. So I'm sneaking because there could be all sorts of manner of wee beastie in here.
So, I uh, I watched, as I mentioned last time, I had a pretty rough bank holiday 4 day weekend,
Yep.
and which is odd because it was a 4 day weekend. But I binge watched a short Channel 4 program
Oh yeah. What was it called?
called Inside the Auction House. I think
Okay.
it was set in Lots Auction House or Lots Road Auction,
Hmm.
which is in Chelsea, and sells a load of old tat to Chelsea millionaires.
It's understandable. If you can
I
do
had a
it, you might
number.
as well, right?
Well, I had a number of takeaways from this. One, it seemed like a horrible place to work because most of the people there seemed like assholes.
Well, that's as most of people of ourselves.
I mean, they're in sales essentially, and salespeople tend to be assholes.
Tends to have to be, really.
Um, that was one takeaway. But my biggest takeaway was that Chelsea millionaires are very dumb.
Yes. Oh, hang on a sec. What this happens to this guy? You watching? Keep watching.
Turn the thing. I was doing something, and he got riddled with arrows.
Yes, because he set off a trap. Because
Let's
he
do it
didn't
to-
solve the puzzle.
Huh.
So what we're going to do is we're going to solve the puzzle. And how do you think we solve this puzzle based on the information available to us?
Okay. So, is there anything on the right?
Stairs.
Okay.
So we've got that. Well, I'm going to put my
There's
weapons away.
Who are those? Or three of those. So you change those three to the things that are on the left.
Or vice versa. The ones on the
Or
left.
vice-
Because the ones on the left actually move. So what order would they be in, Ben?
Uh,
I'm going to do that so you can see your features a bit better.
you got two at the top and one at the bottom.
Okay.
But the one at the bottom looks to be the one in the middle that's fallen down.
Okay.
So I'd go top, left, bottom, top, right.
So what would the pictures be?
That's a snake.
Yep.
And a snake and a dolphin.
Okay. I will set that up.
Yes, so one of the things I noticed is that these Chelsea millionaires do not have any fucking taste.
No, they don't. They don't need to have taste. So
What quickly became apparent is that there's an awful lot of housewives who have married into money or are recently divorced, and are essentially just going to spend the rest of their lives decorating.
Okay.
There was one who was a housewife who was a songwriter and psychotherapist.
Yep.
Which sort of struck me as she's not really, you know.
Yeah. No.
She probably writes songs in her spare time, but she probably did a course online and has branded herself a psychotherapist. You know what I mean?
You solved the puzzle correctly, Ben. Well done.
Thank you. You know, things like that. These are the people who have nothing else to do really other than buy stuff, and because they have all the money in the fucking world. And it doesn't matter if they buy something they don't like it, which happens on a number of occasions where they'll buy something, they don't like it, they send it back to the auction, they lose money on it.
Yeah.
If they see anything they like, they'll just buy it.
Yeah.
So their houses are cluttered and messy. And you end up getting houses that have just any old random shit in them. Like,
Imagine having that kind of money. Wouldn't it be lovely?
Well, one woman was collecting like animal skulls.
That's not necessarily a problem in itself.
There was, well, no, that's fine, but it just came across as a bit like she was a bit of an idiot. I don't have any taste or any understanding of taste because I haven't had to hone it.
Because they've got the money to just buy it and move on.
There was another lady who was a regular,
Mm-hmm.
and she was married to a guy who was in the motor trade.
Yep.
And he looked like, if you saw this guy, he had like a pencil mustache and slicked back black hair, and he looked like he was in the motor trade. He looked like Boise from Only Fools and Horses. He looked like a 1940s black marketeer. Is what he looked like.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And his wife had sort of set up this this not fat people retreat. What do they call them?
I don't know.
Like a diet clinic. You know, this sort of place to lose weight.
Yeah, diet camp.
Like a country retreats where you go and there's all sorts of spa treatments and everything.
There's about to be a giant spider, so if you don't like giant spiders, look away now, viewer. I wonder where it's going to come from.
Oh my god.
How much damage am I going to do with it? Ah! It's tried to poison me.
Splash. Did it work?
No, it just wounded me a little bit.
Yeah, they just did all sorts of tad. They sold a lot of handbags, believe it or not. And
I do indeed
another
believe it.
thing they sold really well was they got these two fancy dog bed things, or dog
Okay.
beds, with they had like a four-poster dog bed,
Ooh.
things like that.
I mean, I want a
And of course,
four-poster bed, but I wouldn't get a four-poster dog bed.
well, what else are you gonna do? They just painted a really
I've got a dog.
bleak picture of these people who've got really nothing else in their lives.
If only, eh? If only there
You
was
know?
nothing else going on in your life that you could afford to just.
Oh God, no! I'm not nearly that empty. I
Well,
don't
no,
think
you've
you
got
are
enough.
either.
You've got enough shit. You've got so much shit going on. You haven't got enough. You know, you can't be empty like that. But do you honestly
No,
think that you wouldn't appreciate having a bit of the time to just not?
oh yeah, obviously I'd go to auctions and buy stuff. You know, I'd collect things and whatever. But I wouldn't. You know, it wouldn't. All these people seem to do is just buy stuff and do pretend jobs
I need your
just to
input.
all the time. Oh, okay. Kill him.
He wants us to cut him down.
Do it.
So, hand over a claw first, or see if we can cut him down.
I don't trust this guy. Hand over the claw first.
Okay, so we have to cut
Okay.
him down.
I knew it. Is this an Indiana Jones thing where we're going to chase him and we're going to turn a corner and he's been killed by a trap?
No, not really. He's just. I mean, he runs off. I've never actually. I've always caught up with him before he's got away, but I'm just gonna have a little quick shiftage because
Oh,
there are
okay. Well,
things here.
what if he gets away?
He won't get away because there's a door locked, and then he won't. Like he won't get away. He just won't. Also, I know that over there is probably just killed him. Fuck's sake. He just bent the knee. Oh, look at that archery skill. Oh! Got that one right in the neck.
Done.
Thank you. I half expected it to miss because it didn't zoom in thing.
There was. You know what these things are like? They have like repeat characters.
Yeah.
There were a few people I like. There's a gay couple, an older gay couple who sort of are experts in. They very clearly know a great deal about art. One of them had a mop of blonde hair and was apparently quite a looker in his day. But they were. I'd probably watch a series just of them. And there was a painter called Adrian.
He died.
What?
The guy. He died. He got killed.
Yeah, I knew that would happen.
Before getting to the trap. He didn't even get to the trap.
Yeah, and he basically the only thing he really, cause well, he sold a few paintings to regular buyers, but this auction house was like the main source of his income. He'd go down there and try and sell 3 paintings a week.
Hey, someone's got to do it. It's hard work selling paintings.
Well, it is. He used to be he used to own an ad agency, apparently. He said, and he ended up. Sorry, he ended up getting disillusioned with that and painting instead. And he said something I really liked was that he said that when he's feeling really down, he just sold a painting at this point, or a couple of paintings of penguins.
Do you like penguins?
Quite good. I liked a lot of his stuff. Sometimes he ruined it. Like he painted a really weird one, which was like a breakdown of the chorus to Jerusalem, or the first verse of Jerusalem, which I thought had something in it, maybe. You know,
But it wasn't necessarily gripping you.
Well, it didn't really work. I mean, I think that's an interesting idea, portraying a verse of a song in art. You know, like it was split into panels, so he had a, you know, and did those feet, and it was a drawing of feet. You know, in ancient times, it was old timey, etc. But he just sold these pictures of penguins, and he said that whenever he's feeling a bit down, he has a rough time of it. He remembers that there's people's homes that have his paintings hanging up in them, and that makes him feel really good. And I really like that.
Oh, it seems reasonable to me. That seems a reasonable thing to.
God, it's like that bit in that Doctor Who episode.
I'm gonna dash through. Oh, and I made it.
Yeah. He also did one of. He did a pretty cloud scene, and then proceeded to ruin it by painting giraffes.
Well,
with their heads sticking up. The joke was that you were up in the clouds and these giraffes had such long necks, you could see them because it was tall.
I mean, yeah. I mean, conceptually, that's fine.
Conceptually, it works, and he did one painting that was good, you know, of that style, but he ruined this cloud one with them. I don't know why you need to know that. You don't. I get into the habit of saying these things.
Right, you're sharing, and that is good as far as I'm concerned. It's important to communicate.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a picture of this guy with a mustache.
Oh, Jesus. Any luck finding a picture?
I'll get there.
No,
I kind of want to show you.
But yeah, I've got the chat open, so you can send it, and I'll be able to see it. So whenever you do find it, it's like all will be well.
I made it. The greatest auction.
I made a reference to not 1984, Animal Farm the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, someone was talking about how spiders have got too many legs, and I asked how many was an appropriate number of legs, and they said, well, 2 or 4, and I said I'd heard that 4 legs were good and 2 legs were bad.
Did you get a good response to that?
Someone else in the room said, I know you. I see you know your Orwell well, and I said, or I know my Orwell, and there was a sort of shared between us. That person's 20 years old, and it's basically the me from 10 years ago. That works there.
Oh, God, is that really depressing?
It's very depressing because I mean they're in the same job role, with the same sort of age, and they're in the same sort of position within that job role as I was in back then. So yes, it's quite fucking depressing. But also, I suppose it's quite comforting to know that, you know, there's that person that I'm going to have that sort of connection with on that level, but I'm not ready. No one else is going to quite grasp in the same way. Does that make sense? It's a decent enough person as well, which helps. What do you think of this?
God, that's snowy, isn't it?
It is. Missed. So I'm hopping between weapons, but it's for the best. Trying to level up everything a bit. Especially before we get to the dragon fight that we're going to have. I can't remember the last time I fought a dragon legitimately in this game. Come back here, you little bastard.
This review of that auction in the independent refers to two customers as nose job 1 and nose job 2.
Okay, that seems a bit rude. I mean, I feel like that's a bit rude.
It is. They were perfectly pleasant. I know the people he's referring to. Or they're referring to. There was one guy who had clearly had an awful lot of work done.
You can really tell with some people, can't you?
He in like the opening to the one of the series, he was one of the talking heads, and he said I've spent over £40,000. Every time he said that, I imagined him saying, "on my face," because it looked like it.
Yeah.
It's just ghastly people.
It doesn't work for some people, does it? It's just there comes a point where, I mean, a little nipple tuck here and there is fine, right? In the grand scheme of things, I wouldn't do it, but you know.
No, I was going to ask if you. Right, I mean, it's your body, can do what you want. I mean, you as general public, but
I don't think I ever would. As much as I hate my body, I don't think I hate it enough that I think I'm more of a miser than I am a hater of my own body.
See, I have problems with my body, but my attitude is it's my body, and I need to. There's things I can change about it, like I'd like to lose some weight and exercise a bit more, which I'm planning to do when I move. But it's still my body. I think the answer is to learn to love yourself rather than change it. This is my body. This is what I got. What I'm working with. So bloody be it.
I find that my issue is that I love my body a bit too much. I show my body a bit too much love, if you know what I mean.
I know, of course I know what you mean. What do you think? What do you mean if I know what you mean?
You might not. Oh, we're getting deeper and deeper. Okay, so what's in this cave section, do you think? There's actually a puzzle to solve, which I'm going to want your help with. I just heard what sound like swinging blades again. Yep. Oh, got sliced up a little bit there. Now you see, I tricked him, Ed, by turning it around the other way. Oh, he's dead. He's coming to get me.
Gosh, there's some quite nice pieces they've got, Well, there's one painting I quite like. Estimated 200 to 400. That's a little out of my depth.
Yeah, it's a bit out of my depth as well. By which I mean a lot out of my depth. But I'll throw money away on all sorts of things, mate.
But again, as I opened it with, everybody there seemed like an arsehole. It just reminded me how lucky I am to work where I work.
Yeah.
It's easy to take these things for granted when people are pissing you off or whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
You have a rough day. But I'm very fortunate to have such a good working environment.
I filled in a questionnaire yesterday for as part of my therapy, workplace related therapy, I should say. And the gist of the result was that it's not that bad there. It's just there's room for improvement. So yeah, that was interesting. We've got a puzzle then. We've got a bunch of rings with animals on, and a place for a keyhole that looks like a claw-shaped thing. We picked up a claw. So how do you think we might solve this puzzle?
Snake, dolphin.
Snake, dolphin?
Yeah.
Let's see if there are snakes.
You put the claw in the thing.
Okay. Well, let's put the claw in the thing then. See what happens. Nothing happened. Shall we examine the claw, maybe?
I believe we should. After some reflection.
there anything you want to take a closer look at on the claw? I'll tell you what, I'll zoom it.
Well, it's got 3 of the thing. What's those 3 symbols underneath the thing?
Oh,
Looks
that?
like a bear. Yeah.
Oh, what do you think they are?
A bear, a rooster, and cocooner.
It's a butterfly, but yes, a bear, a butterfly, and an owl. So, shall we change them to those?
Yes.
And I'm going to try and open the door, shall we? See if that does the trick. What do you know, it does. We've successfully solved the puzzle. And not only that, but we've solved basically all the puzzles related to those claws for the rest of the game. Because that's how you solve all the claw puzzles. Is you find the claw, you have a look at the shapes on the base of the claw, and you align them on the thingy. It's like if you wrote your address on a key to your front door, basically.
I mean, that's not really advisable.
Or your PIN on your bank card.
Again, not advisable.
No. Oh, look at this, Ben. Look at this temple-like thing going on here. Kind of cool, isn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, really, not really. It's just sort of a door.
No, this.
Yeah.
In front of us, this thing with this like massive dragon head and a glowing bit of writing on the wall, which has blinded us. We've just learned a word.
What was the word?
I don't know. It was foos. And that was a skeleton. A big bad skeleton that wants to kill us again. Because they all want to kill us. You missed. Missed me, missed me. Now you gotta kiss me. I'm running away. Just running away because I haven't got any stamina to fight him. Ah, joke's on him. Because we just leveled up, right? And when you level up, you get, if you actually do the level up thing, you get all your health and stamina and magicka back. So, if he gets us low, we'll just quickly level up. And then we'll be all good. But we won't be, because we just killed him. Aha!
Oh, that's fun.
So he's dropped a dragonstone, which is something we were specifically told to collect. And he dropped an axe, which is very helpful. Because that axe is going to be better than the one that we've got. So we're going to swap the axe. Because why not, right? Weapons. Yeah, that's ours at the moment. No, steel war axe is 14. But the... What is it? Ancient Nord war axe of cold. Yeah. 14 plus an extra 5 damage of frost and... So yeah, damage to health and stamina. Much better. Doesn't seem much better, but it is much better.
Does it have a little freeze effect?
Yep. And now we get to loot the place.
Right. I've sent you a picture of the guy who looks like the 1940s Black Marketeer.
I agree, he does. He very much does.
He looks like what's his face from Dad's Army. Spiv.
I'm not sure who that is from the name. Don't tell him your name, Pike.
No, it was Private Walker.
Ah.
He does look a lot like Private Walker.
So now we just need to go back to that town we were in. Oh, do you know I found some shit someone left here. Take the flowers. You never know when you might need flowers. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Boom, 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 boom. And now we're outside. Of course we're outside. But we're not too far away from, would you believe it, that the little village that we went to. Because we ended up at a little village at one point, do you remember?
Yeah.
We
Not
passed
the one
through.
where they cut off the guy's head.
No. We started off there. After that, we went to another village, where we went in someone's house and took a few things. You remember that?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing that we did. And then I was like, do you want to head up to the cave first, or do you want to head to the town first? And you were like, well, head to the town first. So we went to the town. And we got attacked by a wolf, and we attacked a giant. Then we helped the clown. Any of this ringing a bell?
Clown?
Yeah, clown guy. Cicero. I was like, you're going to either really love or really hate
Oh,
this guy.
yeah, I remember the giant.
She's actually a witch. But,
See?
yeah, I'm pretty sure she is.
Huh.
But it's fine, because we're not going to trouble ourselves with her. Oh, look, some bandits. Hello there! They coordinated that.
God, you're sort of getting... They ghosts.
No, that one's just having to deal with a freeze effect of our attack.
Oh, right, they're guys.
Just bandits. It was blocking like a son of a bitch. There we go. Christ, there's more than one bandit chief.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the guy Adrian who was selling the paintings every week.
Yeah.
He would like finish them and then immediately drive over where the paint was still wet.
Jesus. That's determination to sell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I just did the wrong thing. Sorry, I'm just trying to... It's so much easier with a bloody keyboard and mouse. There we go. Where are these? They're firing arrows at me. It'd be so much harder to kill when you're already dead, Sunshine.
Hmm?
He said I'll be easier to rob when I'm dead, which is true, but you know, also at the same time, he's running away.
I'm assuming he said you'll be easier to rob when you're dead, not I'll be easier to rob when I'm dead.
No,
I'm giving you advice.
He said that I would be easier to rob when I was dead.
Fair.
But I've killed him.
It's true, isn't it?
No, I can't deny that. You know, he's absolutely great, but also he's dead now. So. Oh, what's this up here? Genuinely don't know what this is. It's considering how much of this fucking game I've played. It's remarkable. I normally just jump across the river and, you know, see what happens. There's a back way up to thingy. Oh no, I know what this is. There we go, he's dead. This makes him easy to rob.
Why is Margaret Thatcher trending?
She's always bloody trending in some circle.
She come back?
Oh, I hope not. That is Margaret Thatcher still dead account would have a fucking field day.
Well, Foggy, Twitter user, has anticipated my thought. Said, saw Margaret Thatcher trending, and the good news is that she's still fucking dead.
Hooray. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. Eat this. Let me ask you a question.
Nice to meet you. The reason why Margaret Thatcher is trending is because Keir Starmer has reportedly removed a portrait of her from the Downing Street study after finding it, quote, a bit unsettling.
Fair enough. Perfectly reasonable.
Or staring at him.
I hope he's put it in a guest bedroom for foreign ambassadors.
Or the bathroom.
Question. In the Italian job, to which ambassador does the car that Charlie is picked up in belong to?
Swiss.
It was the Pakistani ambassador.
Oh, I don't fucking know. Oh, it's Skynet Day.
Is it today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's fun, I guess. Would you like one of my topics?
Yeah, please.
There was some big news this week, wasn't there? Big music news, at least.
Yes.
Yes, was this on your list?
Sally need wait no longer.
No, I mean a little bit longer because it's gotta be next year.
Well, a little bit longer. Yes.
Oasis have decided that they are going to tour together again.
Are they?
That's the thing.
Jesus.
I know. There's an interesting thing about the timing. I don't know if you're aware of this.
No.
The first album that Oasis released was on the 29th of what do we call it? 29th of August 1994.
Yeah.
They split up on the 28th of August 2004. No, 2009, sorry. Which made it 14 years. 14 years, 11 months and 30 days. They announced they're getting back together again on the 27th of August, which made it 14 years, 11 months and 30 days since they'd split up. So timing wise, it's basically bang on. Like they split up exactly in the middle of when their first album came out and when they announced they're getting back together. Like exactly in the middle.
Almost as if it was planned.
Yeah, someone was talking to Chris Moyes, I think it was, about that, and his response was that does anyone honestly, seriously think that Noel Gallagher was sat there counting down the days? Because he's a bit of a prick. Would you believe? We've just stood in the street all night because I wanted to get inside this building, which I believe is the Folk Crew. No, not that one. Shit, I went the wrong one. No, you can't help me, Sven. But yeah, no. So Oasis are getting back together. How do you feel about Oasis as a band?
I really like them.
Yeah.
As a band.
Not as individuals.
Well, they strike me as a pair of twats, but I'm sort of fine with that. I'm willing to let a lot of things go if you're talented, for the most part. Not everything, obviously.
No, of course.
A lot of things. My co-worker, her partner, really wants to go. Told me that standing tickets are 150 quid a pop.
Jesus.
I just want to interject in this. I don't really got more to say, but did you hear there's talk of smoking in pub gardens and stuff being banned?
Yes, I had heard that.
Well, Esther McVeigh has tweeted, you're familiar with the first they came for...
Yeah, I'm familiar.
She cited that in response to the smoking ban.
Why wouldn't she?
Which her own fucking party suggested. In part, anyway. It's just, God,
you're forgetting that... Oh, shit. You're forgetting that these people are deliberately bastards all the time, and that they will always be bastards all the time. Don't want scrolls. Might as well sell that. We're just we're getting rid of a load of crap that we don't need. Don't need that. Don't need that anymore. And he's got money that we can, work with. We'll want money. And money don't cost us a thing in weight. And in theory, this woman, whoever she is, she will marry us if we want.
Will she? This one?
Oh, maybe. I thought she would. No, maybe not. But you can marry some people. She's followed us outside.
Is this the game where someone masqueraded as a homeless person?
Probably. Because you can do that. But, I mean, seeing as we don't have a home unless we do certain quests, yes, we are homeless technically. Like, we don't have a home right now. We will get a home as part of the main quest line.
North Korea has condemned Israel as a murderous, bandits, genocidal, and barbaric state.
Well, that's a indicator that... That's like when Piers Morgan says something that I sort of agree with. It's like...
Yes, dusting off the old Onion headline, heartbreaking, the worst person you know just made a good point.
Yeah. Because, I mean... he does sometimes say the sensible thing, and it's worrying when it happens. And, you know, we're not meant to like North Korea, but actually on this one they might be right.
Yeah.
This one. Bye, rabbit. It's got a rabbit. You can catch salmon on here. Well, you could. I know. There you go. You see the fish jumping?
Yeah.
You can catch them.
You sell them.
Yeah, you can catch them and sell them.
Good. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll just be fishermen.
Yeah, it's hard work. Much easier to go around killing dragons. Also, it's our duty to kill these dragons, seeing as we are... Oh, a mud crab. Well, that's not... We are a mud crab. There's a surprisingly popular mod, which puts little top hats and monocles on them.
Huh.
I had a feeling you'd like that.
I quite like silly little mods.
Yeah?
Not the really, really dumb ones where everybody's got a house on their head or something.
No.
But like in Medal of Honor Frontline, which is a game I might play for this, there's a mod that turns your bullets into like phaser shots.
Oh, okay.
Which is quite fun.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yes, another person wants me to get back into captioning.
Did you ever do it? I know it was such a fucking pain in the arse.
It's complicated because I could do with extra cash, but I don't want to sell out even more. But the thing is, now that it's basically collapsed. It's not basically collapsed. There's a lot fewer people making the captions than there were before. So like the market for it is a bit more condensed. But a lot of these people apparently have been losing their accounts. So whether they've been losing them because they've been captioning or whether they've been losing them because of other behaviour is as yet unknown. That bastard, they keep pissing me off because they interfere all the time. They seem to think it's because they Reddit are in the process of trying to do a sort of NSFW purge like like Tumblr did.
That was literally what I was gonna say. Do you think it'll go the same way Tumblr did?
Well, they're not doing it immediately. They're not doing it all in one go, and their argument seems to be that it's because they're trying to avoid the stock price tumbling. I don't think it's quite as ridiculous as that, because he's always been a bit, you know, he's annoyed me for a long time, and this is at this point I think I'm the only fucking person who reads any of the shit he puts, and I only do it because I want to see just how bad the situation there is, and keep tabs on it, and you know. Because if they are all actually losing their accounts over it, it ain't worth me doing it, right? It's just because I've, you know, it's an account that I like having.
Yeah. Have you thought any more about your book?
I need to sort some shit out, and it was always it was always going to be a next year thing anyway, wasn't it? So. I did say I'd leave it till next year and then I'd do it. So I mean, it's only August. But I mean, things have. Like I say, I've been more socially busy of late, and so I need to find a point of settling with all that, and then That makes sense?
Yeah.
Right, Faringar, what do you want? Oh, it's her. I didn't realise she was here. Yep, we're pretty damn good, we are. I never realised it was her.
What's the deal with her?
Well, you'll find out later on.
Okay.
It's just phased into existence.
Hmm. So what's happening?
Well, there's a dragon on the way.
Right, better do something.
Never mind. So I was having a look to see what we could do.
Oh, I forgot she existed.
Who?
This lesbian we follow on Twitter.
Oh.
She recently successfully defended her PhD thesis in sociology. Empire of Punishment, a Social Reproduction Theory of Mass Incarceration. Well done, Doctor.
Congratulations. On our behalf, congratulations. So we're going to have to fight a dragon in a minute.
Oh, really? How are we going to do that?
With great difficulty. I fully expect we're going to die. See, he's basically king of this little kingdom that we're in. Like this little, it's like a county king.
Yeah, like a duchy or something.
Yeah, and he's just called us friend.
Well, we're moving up in the world. We should negotiate ourselves a little holdfast.
We're now permitted to purchase property in the city.
Lovely. Can we start a business?
Actually, our wife, if we get a wife, is able to. Oh, and it's giving us some boots as well. No, if we get a wife, then they will, on occasion, sell things. But I mean, we can make so much money just picking crap up and selling it. Well, I didn't pick up anywhere near as much crap as we could have picked up, and we've already got over like, I think it was getting gone for like 2,000 gold. Yeah, 2,291 gold in our pockets. Sneaking would be a bloody nightmare.
Because of you clinking.
Yep. So we're gonna go and we're gonna sort out the. Oh, actually, that's a point. Was there? Did we? What books we had? We already had that one. Okay. We're gonna try and kill this dragon. Jesus Christ, Lucia, calm down. I only gave you a gold coin. Hello. All these people that are ready to fight dragons. He's got weapons. He's got an axe. None of these people are coming to help.
What's the king guy doing? Is he pitching in? Or is he hiding?
He sent his best people on the job, by which he means me and someone else.
And some guys.
Yeah, these ones, and then some more people that are going to be over shortly as well. We're just waiting for one of them to. There we go. She's going to do a little speech. Go on, hurry up, love.
You're giving her That's a bit rude of you.
That's
She's
not
giving
me.
a
That's her.
no. She's giving a speech, and you're standing behind her. You should be standing in front of her.
Well, no, because I'm not one of the
Listening.
mob. I'm one of the I'm the special help that they've contracted to do it with them.
Hmm.
I'm not. I'm like, you know.
You're not in part of this. You're just a guy.
Okay, so you know how in Blackadder goes forth,
Yeah.
General Melchud or whatever his name is
Yeah.
would give a speech to the guys in the what do we call it, in the trenches, and
Yeah.
Captain Darling would be stood next to him instead
Oh,
of
well,
instead of with them.
yeah. I suppose you're. Well, I mean, it's not quite the same relationship, but I suppose you are, as you say, the hired help. You're just a mercenary guy.
Yeah,
Not even a mercenary, just sort of a chap.
it's over there. We're gonna head over to there, and we're gonna, with her help and all these other guys, those four fellows, and anyone else who may or may not be over at the tower, we're going to try and kill a dragon. And then, when we've sucked the soul out of that dragon, which is legit what we're going to do,
Right.
we'll call it a night. Oh, shit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let's pick up a cabbage. Give a few cabbages on our way. You never know when you need to eat a cabbage.
Hmm.
Are you not coming yet? Jesus Christ. Following the roads, even though we've got a dragon on the loose. A boot the hoose. Well, a hold. See, we're still not leveled up, and the reason we're still not leveled up is because we're going to benefit from that if a dragon starts trying to kill us and actually making some real headway. You see? You see? I thought ahead.
I should hope so. You played it a number of times before.
I know, but it doesn't mean I know what I'm doing.
So we're not hanging about in the village with the other guys, are we?
No, we're helping. Because we need to suck this dragon soul out.
Is the dragon dead?
No, it will be. We're going to kill it.
Oh, we brought it down, did we?
No, we're going to kill it.
Right.
What part of we're going to kill it do you not grasp? It's still
Sorry.
about.
Okay, so it's gonna. Okay, is it flying or is it on the ground?
Well, you'll find out in a minute when it turns up, because it's currently disappeared.
Yeah, that's handy. I think maybe we should take cover.
Well, at the moment, the dragon's attacked this tower and it has somehow disappeared somewhere. We don't know where it is. We are spreading out and looking for A, survivors, and B, the dragon.
Well, there's plenty of hills. It's not that unrealistic.
What's not that unrealistic? You cut out. Oh, hello, guard. I can't hear you if you're saying anything. Ah, for fuck's sake. Technical difficulties. Didn't miss a lot. The dragon is still about. Because this bloke was like, hey, you don't wanna be here because the dragon's about. 2 people just got nabbed.
What people you were with?
No, 2 people that were here before we got here.
Right.
Just gonna climb to the top and see if we can get a good vantage point on this dragon that's currently down there.
There's get it.
Mermilner. Look how little health he's losing because of our arrows.
I mean, you're chipping away at him, eh? Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I was.
Okay, so when the health bar goes down, is it removed from both sides?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that threw me off a little.
Understandable.
Not a great way to structure your health bar.
No, but, you know, that's Skyrim for you. It's the same for us.
I have a suggestion.
What's that?
Alright, I want you to take your axe, I want you to jump on its back.
That is not actually possible. At the moment, anyway.
Okay.
When we're... if it's grounded, which it will be after a certain point of damage, then we will be able to... we will sort of do an animation where we can jump on its back. But at the moment...
God, he's sitting down. Why is he sitting down?
I don't know, but I'm not going to complain about it because we need to. It's the only time we can really do any proper damage to him.
Oh.
Gonna head down here. It's gonna be easy to get a shot on him whilst. Who's this? He's shooting from inside the bloody thing. It's over here again. Run!
Would you like another topic?
Yeah, if you want. Die, dragon.
Okay.
Trying to kill us.
So, I've been watching The Office.
Which one?
The American one.
Okay.
And I thought it was noteworthy in a sense because I tend to watch The Office when I'm at a low point.
Okay.
I watched it a bit when I worked at the hospital, and I watched it when I was at uni. It's not that I watched it at a low point; it's that
You associate it with low points in your life.
I think about it. I sort of fantasize about working there and how fun it would be and all that when I'm feeling rough. But I noticed a few interesting things on this rewatch.
Oh, watch! The thing that you wanted me to do?
I'm watching. That. Yeah. God,
We killed it!
we're kind of badass.
We are. I'm just gonna
We
take
get loads of loot.
Yeah, I'm getting it now. We're not gonna take one of our helmets and armors.
Yeah, so I'm not watching it all the way from the beginning. I started partway through season 2. Or series 2, whatever you want to put it. Is that you sucking it off?
Yes, we are sucking his dragon out.
Okay. One of the things I noticed was people talking about their insurance being tied to their job. And how worrying that was.
Hmm.
You know, there's an episode where Kevin has a skin cancer scare. And he's talking to Toby in HR about it, and Toby mentions that his insurance won't cover it, and maybe he can get on his fiance's plan because Dunder Mifflin's health insurance is terrible.
Hmm.
And that was a bit like, oh, now that I'm older, I sort of look at that and think, Jesus fucking Christ, that's grim. There's another episode where Michael goes down to the warehouse and is like socializing or trying to be cool with the warehouse people, and just ends up trashing the place.
Hmm.
But they end up, the warehouse guys end up seriously talking about unionizing,
Okay.
and it's treated like the worst fucking thing in the world. Like this is a serious problem. And
Yeah.
Michael runs upstairs and tells Jan, and Jan comes downstairs and basically says, "If you unionize, we will fire you all."
The Americans have big issues with unionising, don't they?
I know, well, they used to be really strong in the 50s. You know who ruined that, don't you?
The communists.
Little guy called Ronnie Reagan.
Bloody Ronald.
Yeah, fuck the 80s, man. Yeah, so that was a bit like, holy shit. What's that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it's frozen again. Oh no, it hasn't. You just stopped moving.
I was looking up at the mountain. There was a voice from up there shouting Dovahkiin. Ooh,
okay.
How ominous.
Huh.
And the last thing the dragon said before he died was, Dovahkiin, no!
Dragons can't talk.
This one can. That's what the shouts are, their dragon language. This is a speaking dragon. I pity the foos. Carry on.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that was really fucking grim listening to that or watching that.
Yeah, I bet.
Just the way it was treated. It's like, fucking hell, America is a horrible place to live. And I most recently watched the famous episode where Oscar is outed as being gay. And Michael kisses him on the lips.
Ah, yes.
And you watch that, it's very much of the time, which is fine, because it's meant, you expect the character's reactions to be of the time. And you watch it and you think, Jesus fucking Christ, how far we've come. What a time capsule.
Since what, the mid to late noughties?
I want to say like 2006.
Yeah, that seems about right for what I was expecting. I'm just gonna say that we've killed this dragon and sucked its soul out, and then we're gonna call it for the night.
Okay.
Because we did suck off this dragon's soul, and you know, we deserve the credit for that. I think we get another axe. Which seems to be our main weapon of choice at the moment. It's our dragon slaying axe, the one that we've got at the moment.
That's handy. Did you specifically equip that?
No, it's not actually called a dragon slaying axe.
Yes, it was 2006, late 2006. 5 years after 9/11.
We were being summoned by the Greybeards.
Lovely.
That's what the voice was. So I'm going to teach us how to do a thing. How to use our voices. Come on, hurry up. See, where was he when we were trying to fight that fucking dragon? With his big sword and his muscles.
He was hiding. What he was doing. What he was bloody
Nord
doing.
nonsense? Preventers, don't call it Nord nonsense. This is their home. Might not be our home, but it's their home. Good old Draugr.
God, he's he looks a bit.
On, isn't he? Him?
Is he the king?
He's like the duke of this area.
Right, is that the guy you talked to before you went to fight the dragon?
Yeah. The one who called us friends.
Is he grateful?
Yeah. He's also jealous as well, because we get to climb the thing to the mountain.
He could sit up straight, couldn't he?
Well, you know. Why, thank you. See? It's called us Fane.
That's good, that's a title, isn't it?
Yep. And we've got a personal assistant and a weapon. So, shall we go meet our personal assistant?
We have a personal assistant.
I literally just said that we got a personal assistant. And a weapon from the armory.
We got a weapon from the armory. House Carl. Oh, that's proper. What? Do you mind? Walked in the middle of the conversation. Her forearms are exposed. That's not. You should put on some guards or something.
She is one of the most hated characters in this game.
Why? Because she's a woman.
Because she's a woman and she's in the way a lot. If you're using a bow and arrow, she will stand in the way.
So I'm guessing she's gonna follow you and fight alongside you throughout the game. If
absolutely, yeah. And I mean, we can get other followers.
Cool.
But, yeah. So we'll leave that for her.
Lydia, have you seen Lydia?
I'm gonna save that there. We're gonna call it. Thank you for joining us. If you joined us, which you didn't, but thank you anyway. And then next time we're going to make our way to High Hrothgar to meet the Greybeards. Looking forward to it, Ben?
Yes.
Lovely stuff. Bye.